Hello and welcome to the Kalamazoo Speedway for the Pepsi 200. But first comes a 3-lap dash for behind the top 22 drivers. Here's your starting lineup for that race. On the pole for today is sleek and swift. It's Regan Smith next to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Starting third, Mark Martinin. Good day, Mike. Marcus Ambrose. Fifth, the woman, Danica Patrick, and Trevor Bain. Starting seventh is Juan Montoya, and eighth, Hornish, 9th, Labani, 10th, Menard, and 11th, Amarola, and the Dinger, winding up the end of the field. Now here is the green flag. Regan Smith and Stenhouse bring it down into turn 1 and 2. Smith and Stenhouse battle. Smith gets loose, and Ricky Stenhouse will take the lead from Regan Smith. Here comes Mark Martin to the outside pass, and Regan Smith. We got 1 to go. Ambrose in the wall. Here comes Mark. He's going to make it a battle. Here he comes to the line, and Stenhouse barely moves on to the Pepsi 200. You got 23 drivers in this field. And on the pole, the driver who won last year, Bryce Harvey. And a lot of patriotic schemes, as you can see, hit the field. And now last year's winner and today's pole sitter is Bryce Harvey. He has a very strong car, but he doesn't think it's strong enough to stay at the front of the field. We'll have to see where he ends up at the end of the race. Now, this man, Jeff Burton, who's struggled in the Athletic Cup Series his whole career, has 1 win, but he looks very good for today's race. He's liking his chances at a win today. Now here's your starting lineup. Starting in first, Bryce Harvey and Happy Harvick. Row 2, DeBiff and Joey. Row 3, Jeff Burton and Big Bad Brad Keselowski. Row 4, Carl Edwards and the fan favorite, Dale Jr. Row 5, Big Daddy himself, Jeff Gordon and Kurt Busch. Row 6, Kyle Busch and the man from Minnesota, Carter Adelman. Row 7, Max Kansas and Jimmy Fonson. Row 8, Gino Machino and Smoke. Row 9, Clint Boya and hello, Newman. Row 10, Jamie McMurray and Martin Truex Jr. Row 11, Case Kane and Denny Hammer and Hamlin. Row 12, man who won the last race, Ricky Stenhouse. Now we'll have a moment of silence for the victims on September 11th, 2001. Thank you. Now for the green flag. Bryce Harvey and Kevin Harvick lead it down for 10 laps at Kalamazoo. Harvey and Harvick battle. Looks like Harvick's going to get the lap led. And he takes the lead on lap 2. Oh, we got an early caution. Kyle Busch involved and his brother Kurt. Harvey into the wall. Stewart in the wall. Newman got some damage. Holy cow. Looks like Jeff Gordon and Kurt Busch made contact. And it just got everybody behind them involved. Essentially the whole field besides a couple cars in the back of the pack. You see Kurt Busch was involved, and you see there's 3 cars who have minimum damage. Looks like Stewart will be done for the day. Watch, Gordon gets turned by Busch. I think Gordon and Kurt Busch made contact initially. Oh, Gordon's on the side. Oh, yeah, Harvey hits Kurt Busch at the end there. But for some reason, this car is still out on the track. This is a flyby. You see there's Harvey, Adelman, and Newman all involved in that wreck. And Harvick, meanwhile, just shoots off into the lead, but now he's being chased down by Joey Logano. But Harvick continues the lead. Led all 4 laps early here. We got 6 to go. Looks like Harvick will add another one to his laps led. He's got 5. But here comes Joey Logano to the inside. Joey Logano is going to take the lead, and he gets it done. Joey to the lead at Kalamazoo. And there's Bryce Harvey underneath Harvick. Oh, and Truex spins Hamlin. Truex involved. Stenhouse involved. 3 cars involved in this wreck. Could have been more, but they all squeaked by. Look at that. Truex gets into Denny. And then Stenhouse gets into Truex. McMurray turns Stenhouse, and Harvey's in. Looks like Harvey actually turns Stenhouse. But now this late caution makes for a green-white checker finish. How do you like that? Here goes Burton. Gets a great restart. Bryce Harvey on the outside. Oh, Burton! Turns Logano, Burton gets involved, Harvick caught up in Biffle as well. Oh man, Joey Logano gets dumped by Jeff Burton. That's heartbreak right there. Oh, Joey, he had the car to win it, I believe. Watch as he's trying to take the lead from Bryce. And, oh, man, Burton gets into him. I think Joey went down the block is what happened. Now we got a second attempt at the green-white checker. Here we go. Now Keselowski finds himself in second. But Bryce Harvick gets a good restart and takes off into the lead. Dale Jr. is now battling for second with Brad Keselowski, and he gets by him. Here they come, down the backstretch. Here comes Dale Jr. It's going to be a finish, and it looks to be Jr. as he edges out Bryce Harvey for the win. How about that for a race? Dale Jr., the fan favorite, making the fans happy here in Kalamazoo, Michigan, as he beats out Bryce Harvey, who almost had a second career win. And Dale Jr. does his burnout now. He's got to be a happy man. Looking good. Dale looking good. As Junior visits victory lane. And he actually does really well in the Athletic Cup Series, so quit complaining about him. Okay, first is Junior. Now third in the point standings. How about that? Now second, Bryce with the tie for fourth in the standings. With Keselowski, I believe. There's Case Kane moving up in the standings inside the top 10 now. Yep, there's Keselowski. Tied for fourth and finishes fourth. Great run and surprising run for Keselowski. Carl Edwards around 7th all day and ends up 5th. Not bad. Gino Harvey, that could have been a terrible day, but he gets 6th out of it. He is very lucky. McMurray just did not have a strong car, no horsepower, but somehow manages to finish 7th. And Newman just finds his way to get top 10s this year. That is a championship caliber team in the Athletic Cup Series. And so is that 41 team. They are looking nice with another top 10 this year. Surprising. Rookie of the year, maybe. And there's Joey, 11th. Burton, 12th. Joey's having a good season so far. You got Kevin Harvick, 13th in the standings, or not 13th in the race, 19th in the standings. He was 13th maybe. But there's Truex, second in the standings still, doing very, very nice. You got Denny Hamlin, and also Tony Stewart, 11th in the standings. Kurt Busch staying in the top 22. That's all that matters to him. And now next week we head out to Michigan, MIS, for a great race. And Jimmy Johnson, I forgot to put his patriotic car in the field, so that will be racing at Michigan. Kind of felt stupid after I was fishing the car out of the box, and I was like, oh man, duh. So Johnson will race the patriotic car at Michigan next week. Mark Martin, how many do you think I should reenact his wreck at MIS this year and into the inside pit wall? I don't think I could do it because my pit's kind of small at that MIS track. Ambrose, good day, Mike. Menard, the Dinger, Pothead, Meth Head, whatever you want to call him. Trevor Bain, Labonte, and Hornets, a very disappointing race after the race he had at Phoenix, so he almost moved on. And there's Amarola. And thank you all for watching my videos. If it wasn't for you, I'd be nothing. So this is JG24, JM26, signing out.